Micah, who is not playing, says everyone should be playing. Do we agree? Jerry and Steven told you what they want in a head coach. Which guy got their man? And we got some wild stuff on this Netflix show. Let's get it all started, and let's do that. Meow. What's up, friends? It is time for the DLLS Cowboys podcast. Thanks for being here with us. Thank you especially to those of you who hit the like button and hop in the chat before the show
Yodi
starts.
88, first one in. He asked for it and he got it.
Yodi YOLO.
Look
Yodi.
at that.
Let's go, Yodi.
Yodi YOLO.
We have many things to get to today. Shotty said we can't guess his 53-man roster. I think he's a liar. How much competition is there on this roster? Mingo injury, Parsons update. Hear from Troy Aikman, Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, all sorts of things. We got all sorts of things today. Welcome in. My name is Jeff. Seated next to former Cowboys wide receiver, Jesse Holly.
Oh, Jesse Holly went 77 yards. It must be a reality show.
Next to him is the greatest beat writer in the history of the Cowboys, Mr. Clarence Hill.
I really don't do older women.
Next to him is the newest member of our show. We're not going to call him Fake Joe. He's going to get to be his own man.
Damn.
He's going to get New Joe. He's not going to be New Joe. But I don't know if we have an audio drop prepared for brand new to us and to you.
Oh, boy.
Ali Jawad, welcome into the broadcast.
Yep.
Ali,
Hey.
Ali, Boomaye.
Day two. Clarence didn't scare me off yesterday, so glad to be with you guys as always.
That's what I'm talking about.
Not a scary guy.
And in the chat, I want your prediction with this configuration of people on the show. How many words will Ali get in during this show? Just put it in the chat. How many words total in the next 57 minutes will Ali get in during the show is what we want to know. And I'd like to dedicate my performance on today's show to Bill Clinton.
Oh.
And-
okay.
Oh, I like it. No, I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Oh, is he in the list stuff?
He
Oh, is he
he's
trending?
definitely on that shine list, okay?
He's on
Come
the
on.
list.
Oh, man, come on.
Oh,
Come on. You
I
don't
don't.
deal
I don't like it then.
I don't keep up with that stuff. So then
Come on,
I will
man.
dedicate my performance instead to John Stamos. Is he in trouble?
Oh, okay.
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 There we go.
Uncle
Thank you.
Jesse.
I'd like to apologize for what I did before. I don't
He
do
don't
that.
know.
no,
He don't
no.
know. He don't know.
Uncle
Uncle
Jesse.
He don't know Uncle Jesse.
Can I do tell her this is
Or Fat Joe, if we want
Okay,
to dedicate it to
lean
Fat
back.
Joe or
Lean
Matthew
back.
Perry. May he
Lying-ass
rest in
Fat
peace.
Joe.
can I derail a segment for just a second? We were walking into the premiere of Jerry Jones' Netflix special, and as we were walking in to the premiere, Mario Lopez was walking out.
He about this tall.
Okay.
I shouldn't bring personal stuff.
No,
on the
you
public
should.
platform.
Yeah. Yeah. Go continue the story.
So we're walking into the premiere, and Mario Lopez is walking out. Which, by the way, I'm like, man, like he still looks so young,
Doesn't he?
Makeup.
And so I don't think he was wearing makeup on a random Monday
Yeah,
afternoon.
He's Mario Lopez. He has makeup all the time.
But as we're walking out, Jeff points and goes, "Hey, I buy his product." And I
Exactly.
said, "What?"
Instagram got me.
Exactly.
He's like, "Yeah, man."
There's these face products.
Exactly. He's all face.
The
That's
clean-
why he has makeup
there's the
on all the
cleanser,
time.
And then there's the base
He got
layer
them little
for during the day.
dimples and everything
And
else.
there's
Cute.
what's called the serum for nighttime. And so I had bought that and been using it for maybe a week. And then we get to LA, and the reason I bought it walks right in front of us. Because all they do is they have Mario Lopez and Tony Gonzalez. They just keep showing their faces over and over again. And after I had spent $300 on little tiny face products on the
He's
internet,
rich.
right after I'm a wealthy housewife. Right after I had purchased it, I went, oh, wait a minute. They look good in their 50s because they're brown.
Yes. Yes. No, that is
This
the
is not
fact.
going to work for me.
That's
I'm
a
white.
fact. You forgot the fact that
What?
you white and you age like milk. Like you
Anyways.
forgot that part of it. Yeah.
You actually said that out loud?
I can't say that out loud.
No.
My bad.
We are a safe
I
people to
bet
target
Mario's
these
has
days.
to, I bet Mario's has to work too. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sure he has.
Come on, this ain't just serum
But
or
I just-
whatever else.
I pointed to his nice car and was
He
like,
has to work.
Yeah, Clarence doesn't know how to work his
I-
mic. He's
I
been
I
here
knew
a
his
while,
thing
though.
is all messed up. It was probably
I pointed to his nice
Yeah.
car and just said, "You help pay for that."
I did. I helped buy it. It was an Audi.
it's just.
Yeah.
Clarence, I was going to ask you a question before you started doing all
I'm
that.
ready to go. Damn it.
No, are you?
Thing is all messed up. There you go.
He's got a whole lab.
It's already been broke. What you got?
Jonathan Mingo, how long is he going to be out for?
Jonathan Mingo out 4 to 6 weeks. That's the word. That means he's probably going to go on IR. Missed the first 4 games of the season. They can only put 2 guys on IR. Okay, so it won't be both cornerbacks.
Yeah, 'cause
Well, how-
One of those cornerbacks has to come back.
What makes it interesting is in order
It
to
better
be
be
put,
It better be.
it is interesting. In order to be put on that IR, you first have to be on the 53 roster for 1 day.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's got to make it.
So he has to make the 53,
Then hit the IR.
then hit the IR. So
Right.
maybe that's the surprise.
Oh, no, because I know how they do this.
Yeah.
They've done this the last couple of years. You know what they're going to do? They're going to cut Trent Sieg
Yeah.
and then re-sign him.
Yeah.
Once they
Yeah.
IR somebody, they're going to play games.
And they're
So
probably going to cut one of them quarterbacks too and bring him back.
it would be Greer, right?
Yeah. And nobody picking him up.
I don't-
You know,
Somebody might actually take a
not
shot
to the
on
roster.
him.
They put. He hasn't played. Why would somebody sign him to the roster?
Who?
Greer.
No, I was saying Milton. Somebody might claim him. You don't want to cut him. You got 3 years of him. We got 2 more years of this preseason
Yeah,
stuff.
you
coming.
definitely go Sieg and you go Sieg and
Yeah.
probably Will Greer.
And there are no other injured guys that say, okay, because we already know that Overshawn's going to be out till November, right? And there's no other guys, and they cut the guard. They put him, they cut him already. Put him on injury reserve for the season. When they got hurt the first week of camp.
Oh, Rob Jones.
Rob Jones, and there's no.
Thoughts and
and
prayers.
So Guyton has to make the roster because he could be back week 1, week 2. So yeah,
Shoot, he's going to be playing week 1, Clarence. Better get ready.
did you watch Nate? See, the problem with Nate is that we grade him on the curve.
We do.
7th-round pick, didn't know nothing about it, didn't expect nothing.
Nate Thomas.
Yeah, so the fact that he hasn't embarrassed himself, okay.
He didn't get you killed.
Can we call him
But-
Nate? Can we call him Nate Thomas?
I'm going to call him Nate. What are we?
Because I just feel like Nate is like when you talk about Cowboy offensive linemen, put a little respect on my guy's name.
Listen,
Like Nate Newton.
but
Like,
we're talking about the current team.
yeah, I know. I'm just saying, but like when you
He's
start
the only
going
Nate on this team.
Nah, but when I hear Nate, I automatically
Okay, you
think,
want him to be Nathan?
I want him to be Nate Thomas. On full name.
Okay.
Oh, just not Nate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair.
That's just me.
Well, I'm not gonna fight you on
That's
that.
fair.
Thank you.
Nate Thomas
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
is not looked like a fish out of water, but he's not a perfect offensive lineman. He's not a perfect left tackle.
Not
watched-
not yet. Give him a second.
You already got him in front of Guyton, and I don't know that he's in
I
front
think
of
there's
Guyton.
a chance he's a better player than Tyler Guyton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you watch his, if you watch all the plays from the other night, I mean, there's some stuff that left is.
Left to be desired.
Yeah.
I got you.
Let me just watch out, Clarence. Can you lean back just a touch? Yeah. Ali, when Tyler Guyton's ready, is he the starting left tackle, or is Nate Thomas gonna get a shot at this thing?
No, you're still rolling Tyler Guyton. Like,
Jerk.
I mean,
All right. Well,
you could throw Nate Thomas in there week 1. You'll find out what he's truly made of.
yeah, we're gonna find out. You're gonna find out that he's gonna be better than Tyler Guyton was.
No. Come on now. Are you out on Tyler Guyton already? Is that what you're saying?
What's that?
Are you already out on Tyler Guyton?
I'm mostly out.
Yeah.
No, I forgot. I bought back in this
You
offseason.
did. He changed his habits.
His diet.
Yeah.
He changed the way he eats. He made a real schedule for when he does his yogas. He's made life changes. So I believe in Tyler
He
Guyton.
boxing in the rain too.
I forgot
Okay, but
that I believe in him.
if he's out week 1, and let's say he's out past week 1, and Nate Thomas struggles, do you see Tyler Smith kicking back over?
No,
Tyler
And
Smith is not leaving left
and
guard.
it ain't gonna be Austin Richards
Ever.
either. That North Carolina bus.
Why you got to keep
I
doing
think he
that?
might. I think he could. Well, it
We
depends.
saw
You
it
think
his rookie
Tyler
season,
Smith-
though.
Not before we've seen Guyton get his shot at left tackle, but I do think because you have no real capable. Like if Nate Thomas goes and plays left tackle and it looks bad, and Tyler Guyton goes and tries it, and it looks like it did a year ago, I could see if they think they're good, break glass because TJ Bass they think can play NFL football.
But this
and
is,
they have nobody out there. I
to
can see
your
it.
argument last year, and you stood 10 toes down on
Oh
this.
no, opinion. Never.
You stood 10 toes down on this. You
11.
said
I got 6 on my left
you
foot.
said why would I take an all-pro left guard
I wouldn't.
and move him to left tackle where he's okay,
I wouldn't.
and then put someone in his spot who is less than okay. Now you've almost compromised your whole left side instead of having a all-pro at left guard, and then now figuring out maybe with a tackle, maybe what's a running back, a tight end, what's a running back help over there. I don't think you improve your left side of the line by moving Tyler Smith out to left tackle. I think you become less than average. I think you become above average if you leave Tyler Smith at left guard and then you just work out whatever you have to work out with the left tackle.
So to be clear, I would not.
Okay.
But I think that in honor of the great and powerful Mike McCarthy, who's no longer with us, thoughts and prayers.
R.I.P.
If they thought best 5, and we think Bass is one of those 5 over whoever's been playing left tackle, then I can see him trying. That's all I'm saying. We have to hit super chats because I've seen multiple Club Pop level super chats already. Hit the like button, please. The Captain Thunder will never get Club Pop no matter what he puts in.
Because he don't.
You're going to meet Captain Thunder right now,
Is this the most?
You ready?
Is Captain Thunder this the most he's ever sent? $10?
I think he sent 10 a bunch before.
No, he's
So
just
Captain Thunder is about $500 into the show in donations. But they are all to say that Dak is greedy and sucks, and now Micah is selfish and sucks. So Captain Thunder, let's see what he has to say today. New guy, please be objective. True fans appreciate Mr. Jones and are dying for objective, fair coverage, not PR for greedy Dak, me first Micah, and other selfish, greedy guys who chose money over inspiring kids. That's Captain Thunder.
His name's Ali. Don't call him new guy. His name's Ali.
Ali, Boomaye.
Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion you might want to call him new guy. Just a sneaking suspicion. I built up a character profile in my head for Captain Thunder.
You know what? You ain't
sunglasses in the truck.
You ain't shit. You ain't shit. I said shit.
Yeah. God bless America.
Calls it the jab.
You ain't shit.
Vance is in the super chat with a Club Pop level super chat.
Hey.
Legends drop. Clarence Hill just can't stop. Breaking news, you gotta hop in Club Pop.
Not a lot of movement from Ali on that.
Yeah.
That's okay because there's another
I
one
got to work on
coming.
my dance tonight, though.
Vance said, given this in honor of Ali, named after the greatest boxer of all time.
There we go.
Rank the chances of Dallas trading for the following positions before week 1: wide receiver, D tackle, or corner. I think it's a question for Ali, honestly.
Question for Ali.
Will they trade for something before week 1?
Well, look, corner, is Trayvon Diggs available week 1?
Nope.
You got to remember that.
Nope.
But defensive tackle, I would say, is number 1 in this case.
Okay.
Especially if, I know we're going to jump on this probably later, Mozzie Smith and, his future with this team and everything. I think last year, before the start of the season, they brought in like a good amount of guys. Clarence.
Everyone in Mike Zimmer's role.
Yeah, they was
what are you doing?
They were old,
but
they was old as Jesse.
in this case, I'm saying in this case, wide receiver.
They were
No,
older than me.
like wide receivers last on my list in terms of these rankings because you have your 1 and 2. I think you're pretty set with a 3. But as far as defensive tackle goes, no. Like you have guys that can pressure the quarterback, but you don't have those guys that can stop the run. And that's the big thing right there. So this team needs a run-stopping defensive tackle. And I really don't want to come out week 1 with Saquon Barkley rushing for 200 yards on this team. And they really got to address that.
I just need him to get 94. I'll tell you about that if we have a prize picks read today. And Freak Jesus, Kerry Matthews is in the super chat. And that is a Club Pop version of the super chat. Come on, Ali!
Clarence Hill just can't
Is that good enough?
No, dog.
Clarence didn't do
Clarence, you're not even doing
Work
anything.
on this, man.
Here, Victor Cruz salsa. How about that?
There we
Okay,
go.
We got some salsa there. There you go.
Did you see the? I love Freak Jesus. Did you see the Deuce's 6-yard run thanks to Booker? Love Deuce. I love Deuce. We accidentally
and Jesse loves dropping deuces.
That's why he is the dude. He's the doo-doo
He's
queen.
the doo-doo queen. He's the doo-doo queen.
Coming up
Where's
next.
that drop? Where's that drop?
Nope.
There's
Coming
no
up
drop.
next.
I told you got to bleed over.
You did. Clarence is a good
Huh?
Clarence is a good producer. Micah Parsons says the boys should be playing in the preseason. Do we agree? One of our opinions is changing. It's next on the DLLS Cowboys podcast.
We are just about 2 weeks away from the Cowboy season kicking off. But if you plan on going to any games, if you plan on, that's
What are you
right,
doing?
right ad. Just a
What are
little
you
early.
doing?
You're offsides. Flag on the play. But
This the way you
head on
bark.
over and download the Game Time app. If you
You were waiting to do that.
if you plan on going to plays, concerts, comedy shows, NBA games, MLB games, anything that requires a ticket, you should download this app and then use the promo code DLLS to get $20 off your first purchase. It is an exceptional deal. And I love it, the fact that when you click the seat, it gives you a panoramic view of where you're going to be sitting. And the most important thing, when you get to the final, what is it called? Close out?
Checkout.
There's a checkout. Price is what it is. Head on over, download the Game Time app. What time is it? Game time. There you go.
See the movie 300?
300.
Spartans! What is your profession? That's the sound I make when I put on my Shady Rays, because I feel so strong when I got my Shady Rays on.
You do.
know that?
Mafa. Oh.
Yeah.
Mafa. Oh.
Is that Phil Maffa?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
From Wakanda.
Wakanda Forever.
Black Panda.
Apologies, that wasn't up my alley.
Listen.
Little different vibe with
I
me.
know. We got it.
Shady Rays, you want to go to shadyrays.com, use the code DLLS35. You get 35% off a pair of polarized sunglasses. And you know the deal with our friends at Shady Rays. If you lose or break them, even on day one, they're going to send you a brand new pair. No guilt trip, just replacements. And they have every color you could dream of, every style you could dream of. Shady Rays is the best in the business. So get over there. It is shadyrays.com, promo code DLLS35.
I just want to let the record show.
I just want to let you know we're coming back from break, and that's what the people on TV are going to see. Is you
Yes, they're
starting
going
with
to
that.
see that Jesse is high on energy drink and you are high on Spark.
Life.
That's what they're going to see. They're going to come back from break. Jesse doing
Tell you a
this.
secret. Let me tell you a secret.
You are
Clarence.
high on Spark
I'm
and
gonna tell you
he's
a secret.
high on energy drink.
I'm going to tell you a
And
secret.
Ollie's like, what is going on over here?
I'm going to tell you a secret. First of all, shout out to everybody who's watching us on TV. Second of all, I'm grateful to be upright, breathing, and talking Cowboys football. You know what I'm talking about, Jesse?
baby.
Let's
Let's
go.
go, baby.
Let's go. I don't
Come
know why
on.
you're so down right now.
Hater.
Upbeat, above ground, birds are chirping,
Let's
the
go.
sun is out, it's nice and warm.
Above ground. That's where we're going.
Above ground.
This side of the dirt.
Big dub. Big
That's
dub.
what old folks say.
Eat that dub.
Rather be on top of the dirt than the dirt on top of me.
Micah Parsons retweeted Clarence Hill again. He loves to do that. And so there's a lot happening here. Joe Burrow was running around and stuff and got tackled and stuff. And then Clarence got mad.
Mad?
Yeah. He said,
Strong
play
word.
your franchise QB in the preseason, they said. But when Joe Burrow got tackled because it's football and then stood right back up and continued to play football, Clarence said it was a bad idea. And Jesse said, play your football. No, that one's you. It's football. Football players play football. And then Micah.
When did we get so soft?
When did we get so soft?
Soft.
S-O capital S.
S-O-F
And I
capital
said,
T.
and I responded to Jesse, we got smart.
And then,
Then I said, save it for the show.
so Micah
At midnight,
shares Clarence's stuff and says, this is what's needed. We've just become soft. S-O-F
Capital T. Soft.
in my generation. You got to figure what's wrong in preseason. They'll become better from it. So Micah is weighing in on the preseason and saying everybody should be playing. So I do really look forward to Friday, the Cowboys' final preseason game, seeing what Micah's got.
Whoa.
When he gets out there,
Yeah.
this is what's needed.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Micah really getting after whoever the 11th string quarterback. He's going to be going after the Nooch.
Dudes.
Or
Where our
we playing
heads
Atlanta?
at?
we play in Atlanta.
Yes,
Their
Nooch playing.
two are down and one's hurt. They signed the Nooch yesterday.
Yeah.
they did.
So we won't see White Dak
Nooch,
Prescott.
call in.
We won't see
No,
White.
Cousins didn't play it.
Stop it.
Dude,
He
we got to
didn't
get the
really
Nooch
say
on.
that.
He's not the White Dak Prescott.
He didn't say that.
He never said that.
That was never a thing.
He never said that.
Amari did not say that.
Do you think I could get the Nooch on from the locker room for our pregame?
No.
As he's getting ready to play the Cowboys?
Not a chance.
Well, he
No?
can't get us our damn hats.
Well,
As
he's
Ali
busy.
has one
The one I'm
on.
wearing. Actually, this was from him personally.
Yeah?
Got it for free. So.
You didn't pay for it?
No.
So there's only 2 people on the show that can't get free hats from the Nooch?
Wow.
Well, in my defense, I worked for the Seattle Sea Dragons a couple years ago. He was our quarterback.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
He hooked me
I
up.
went to a Sea Dragons game.
There you
because
go.
he
Never
was-
went to a Sea Dragons
Swear to
game.
God.
You went to a Sea Dragons game?
So Nooch is loosely a friend. His girlfriend was a friend. Now it's his wife or fiance, whatever. We played volleyball together. So that's how I got in the hat game and got in the Nooch game.
Okay.
So that's how I got free stuff. And so, yeah, we all went to a Sea Dragons game and had a good time.
One for you. Who was the head coach?
Not Bob Stoops. Because he was the coach of the Arlington team.
Right.
Seattle, it was Pete Carroll.
Junior.
Who was it?
Jim Haslett.
Of course, Jim Haslett. Slipped my mind. I just wanted to announce to everyone, and Jesse, I think you'll like this. I would like to announce that I have evolved as a person and a competitor
Come on.
at the age of 41.
Come on.
And I have lived my life as a coward
Come on.
to this point. I have always been on team, don't make people play the preseason. It's not worth it. What if they get hurt? And I just want to announce that as of today, I'm on team Micah, team Jesse,
Come on.
team Will Ferrell in that one show with the guy who plays a minor league baseball player where he says, let the boy watch. But I say let the men play.
I agree.
That's not where they came from. Let them play. That's not where they came from. That's not where they came from.
What?
Came from Bad News Bears. Let them play. Let them. You're not
play.
old enough to remember that. Bad News Bears breaking training. They was in the Astrodome. It was an 8th wonder of the world.
Yeah.
Back in the,
For sure.
my childhood. Don't steal my memories by giving it to somebody else. Let them play.
Let the
Let them
boy
play.
watch. Let the boy watch. But yeah. Like, if you're just terrified that your quarterback's going to get broken anytime he gets touched, like Romo was doing towards the end, then who cares when it happens?
Right.
Like, it's going to happen if it's going to happen. I just wanted to announce that I have moved on to that side of the equation where, and I'm not saying 70 snaps a week,
Right.
but Dak Prescott hadn't been touched in camp. If somebody accidentally fell down and while standing up brushed against him, somebody's going to choke that dude out and punch him in the face. Like, he has not done any contact of any kind for the sport where it's a contact sport in what?
10
10 months? Whenever he got
10
hurt?
months.
I'm with Micah. Let's play football. Let's
Yeah,
play football. To
but-
get ready to play football, let's play football.
To Clarence's point prior to the show, he mentioned that Dak didn't play in the preseason in 21 because he had that injury, the year. And he still came out week 1. You guys remember the way he played against Tampa Bay, that opening game?
Lights.
Sure.
out.
Yes.
No, I don't doubt that he'll be good at football. But like we got 17 people not playing. And if you want to take it to where Dak doesn't have to do this and CD doesn't have to do this and Micah doesn't have to do this, fine. And maybe it's just part of it is a hangover of watching the way the guys that are out there are playing. We need to play, especially considering, with all due respect, this team is run by a guy who's terrible at his job. So like you don't have the best team.
You mean like the front office or the head coach?
The front office.
Okay.
Jerry Jones is a terrible general manager. So, like, we're not going to do the best job of putting the team together or the most competitive job of putting the team together. So, can we at least be more competitive than some people at being ready to kick your butt? Mike McCarthy talked about it and then still didn't play guys in the preseason. But he said that he thinks early in the season is when you can sneak out wins because nobody's actually ready. So if you can be ready while other teams aren't, there's an opportunity to sneak out wins. Get them ready.
When you have the 11th toughest schedule in football, like your schedule is legit. You now have 2 teams within your own conference who most are saying are better than you. And I know that Dak has owned the NFC East, but right now
Still does.
you're looking at 2 teams in Philadelphia and potentially Washington that may be currently right now better than you.
Well, they better have Marcus Mariota ready to come in that game and save him again.
Hey, they might have to have that. Dak, and this is not a Dak attack, right? This isn't talking about just Dak. This is talking about, like you said, a bunch of these other guys getting out there playing. Like, the rules have already been shifted. You don't practice as long. You don't practice as much. You don't practice with pads. And this is why I was on Shotty's neck about your words matching your actions. When you're talking about being a more physical team, when you're talking about being a more disciplined team, when you're talking about being a team that is are able to execute better, when you're talking about a team that's willing to compete at all positions, where, when, you're already telling guys by the simple fact that you're not playing them in these games, because that's what it means. If you're not playing a guy in preseason, you're basically telling him and everyone else on this roster, you're good, my guy. You made this team. Well, where's the competition at? Where are we getting better at? And I know that, guys like Dak Prescott, who's competing with him? Nobody. He's competing with himself.
Nobody.
Who's competing with me?
Nobody.
Who's going to give us the lead?
Nobody.
And how are we going to win the East?
We're not, baby.
If nobody's competing.
Oh, sorry.
All right. But these guys have to go out there and earn. Like, this is the part of changing the culture. We have long said for this Cowboys football team, franchise, organization, there's too much handed to the individuals. I get the contracts matter. I get that the status matters. But if we're changing what we do, if we're trying to go from culture to way, then we need these guys to understand that we're not just competing because we're bringing the basketball hoops out and we got the ping pong tables out. Like, cool, we're competing everywhere but where we need to be competing. Compete on the damn football field. Compete every single day on the damn football field. And in these preseason games, that's where you compete. So I'm so glad that Mike is saying it. I know people are going to say, well, he ain't competing because he's not out there on the field. But the fact that his mindset is saying we need to go out there and play. We are not good enough to just show up. The Cowboys aren't good enough to just show up. Nobody. CeeDee Lamb is. And Micah is. Are they good enough to, those two.
And Dak has proven to be.
Yeah.
Those two.
Dak has proven to be.
I'm just making a joke. But yes. But still, go out there and compete. Get better, man. As a whole unit, go out there and get better so that when you show up September 4th, you're not trying to figure things out. Because it's going to sound different when Dak's out there. It's going to move quicker when Dak's out there. The defense is going to look different with Dak's out there. Let's get these guys together. Because even in practice, like we're talking about practice, not a game. We're talking about practice. Yep. Even in practice, you don't get the looks you're going to get in the game. Even in practice, Dak doesn't take. CD doesn't. We were there. CD goes in for a couple plays. George goes in for a couple plays. Where do they go? They go stand in the back. Right? They're not in there for every single rep.
And they haven't been hit.
The timing there is different. Like, so there's so many things that you need.
Let them catch the ball.
Right, man.
I just Donovan Wilson would have knocked CD unconscious.
And CD
Do you want him to knock him unconscious?
No, I don't. But I want them to be ready to play football.
Yeah. Your turn.
Can 2 things be right? Let them play.
No.
2 things can't be
Depends how
right.
you put it.
Let the boy watch.
2 things can be right. So if you're really trying to find out who your backup quarterback is, send Joe Milton, send them out there with the first string offensive line and some receivers so they can run an offense.
Let's be honest. You can send Joe Milton out there with the Great Wall of China.
I'm
it
talking
ain't gonna
about
happen.
Philosophically, I understand.
By the way, I'd like to apologize for Joe Milton about my entire show yesterday. I know we got 3 more years under contract. I hope you develop well, my friend.
But I'm saying, but as far as the quarterback, I was just looking at Patrick Mahomes played 3 snaps in the first preseason.
Let's go. 3 more than us.
That's just performative. That's not getting nothing done.
It would be if did he throw a ball?
3 snaps.
He's out there, baby.
Okay, we know he can throw a ball. He threw a ball and warm up. So let's not be performative. Okay, so
what did he do in preseason game number 2?
He didn't play.
Okay,
and he may play Friday night, but how long he plays, I don't know. But I'm saying, don't make it performative to say this guy's got out there and played. If you're gonna do something, get something done.
I agree.
But guys, outside of Dak, and again, I think you should be extra conscious with your quarterback. And I know we play football, you get hurt in the regular season, but it's a $60 million investment. Okay, there's levels to this.
Oh, you got that water for Jerry? Is that what you carrying that for?
No.
Carrying that for Jerry?
Here you go.
It's a $60 million investment.
I don't want guys to get hurt.
Again, but Osa, Terrence Steele, the starting offensive line, even the receivers, they should be out there playing.
Well, I don't need the receivers out there if Dak's not. CD and George accomplished
Again,
nothing.
if you're
hanging out with
really
Joe
having a
Milton.
competition for the backup job because the backup's going to come in when the starter's out,
Yeah.
put your backup with the first string. Let's see how he moves the first string offense. That's how you find out who
Well,
can be a
CD will
competent.
quit the sport.
Okay.
Third ball that gets airmailed. He's like, you seen the commercial? The Tom
Oh, the
Thumb
Tom Thumb
commercial?
commercial?
That's
Yeah,
what it would look like. See, like, I don't know, man.
That may be true, but that's truly how you find out about your backup quarterback.
Yeah.
Put him out there with the first string offensive line.
Yeah.
And again, this segment's going to bleed over again.
And defense,
because
too.
of Jesse's rant.
Yeah, it happens. But that's the beauty
You
of the
still got to
show.
talk about Troy.
But let Ali
I'm-
sneak in
I'm-
something before we
Look,
break.
look, no. I'm actually with Clarence on this one.
Oh,
You know what?
dang.
As
You know
he
what?
should be,
You know
because
what?
Think
he
about
damn
it.
well
No.
should.
Think
You know
about
what?
it.
As
He's
he
not
damn
wrong.
well should be.
A $60 million. Okay, I'm with put Terrence Steele out there. Put those guys out there. But if something happens to Dak and he's out there, you got to think like
If was a fifth,
I
we'd
get
all
it.
be
Drunk.
drunk.
Yeah.
We keep living on this if.
If
I
my
get it.
aunt
If,
had
if.
a,
Don't-
I'm not sure how she'd identify.
Yeah.
If all many had balls.
look, I'm just
be
saying
Uncle Jim.
if something
We talk about
Let him finish.
Let
if
him
something
finish, man.
happens to Dak, and God forbid that happened,
We'd feel stupid.
would feel stupid. But there goes your season. You don't have a plan B. Like, how are you preparing for that? Who's out there right now? Hey, we got a guy out there. We can bring him in. No problem. No, you don't have that. I'm even with CeeDee Lamb taking snaps. I'm with Micah taking snaps. I'm with that. But quarterback, I mean, the Bengals have not learned their lesson with Joe Burrow. They're finding fun and exciting ways to kind of screw that up. But I'm not risking it with Dak Prescott being out there. Just not worth it.
Cowards. You know what I'm saying? That's coward.
Cows talk, man.
I mean, did y'all watch
We're
Joe?
tough on this
Did
side.
you watch Joe Burrow last night? What was he doing on
Playing
that one
football.
play?
Getting ready to play
Throw
football.
the ball away. Why
How
are
much
you
football is he going to play
retreating?
if he's out there?
You're
Why
not
are you
gonna-
retreating?
Because what you're not going to do is go out there and fake football. Like, oh, Joe, it's the
No,
preseason. Make sure you know I'm in football
in
mode.
a-
I'm playing football.
So it was a horrible football decision at one play.
It was.
he does that.
That almost
It
cost
was.
them.
Joe Burrow
That could have
does
costed
that.
them.
Away.
He gets coached up now. Coach has a reason to coach him up.
He's not coaching up Joe Burrow.
Coming up next, Jerry and Steven told us what they want in a head coach. Who's got his shoddy? And all the other things are next on the DLLS Cowboys podcast. We want to invite you to Vegas with us. We're going November 15th to 18th. You can go to truefantravel.com, and we want you to join us. I dare somebody today to get up in here. truefantravel.com. 3 nights at a luxury Vegas resort, all inclusive. Of course, comes with tickets to the game and to some VIP experiences. You get to hang out with the DLLS crew.
Yeah.
Get to go to Club Pop Pop.
Let's go.
Make sure that everything's looking good on your elbows.
Yeah, here's a not. Here's a
Lotion
Elbows are fine
lounge.
as 'cause of this
You know
damn
your
shit.
elbows are not fine.
That was fine.
Lift
Put lotion
your,
on.
lift your elbows up like
I'm
this.
not doing this.
Go ahead, lift your elbows
I'm
up
not
like
doing
lift
this.
your elbows up.
Unhand me. Unhand me.
Hey, put it back to me, John.
Unhand
Lift your
me.
elbows up like this. Everybody, Ali, lift your
Unhand
elbows
me.
up like this. Jeff, lift your elbows up like this. Clarence, be a team
Come on,
player,
Clarence.
Clarence.
Can I
be,
do this?
Be
No.
a team player.
Can I do this?
Be a team player.
Can I
Lift
do
your
this?
elbows.
I got to put them up and do that old. Can I do this? That
We're going to
old-
have a great time in Vegas. They're going to beat the Raiders that week, and that'll be on the 17th. We'll be there 15 to 18. Come with us. Go on the road trip. We'll hang out. We'll go on the strip. We can split face cards together.
Let's do
We
it.
can split tens.
Let's go.
Split tens against aces. That's what I like to do.
Let's do it,
You
man.
going to pick up them little cards they hand out?
What?
On the strip?
Oh, no. But I can tell you, when it comes to those cards, just know that the number you call, they're not sending the person on the card. I can tell you this from experience. And
From
they will
experience.
ask what you're looking for, and they ignore that also because I opened the door and said, you are not what I ordered.
He's talking about Uber Eats. He's talking about
I'm
Uber
talking about
Eats.
snacks.
He's talking about the White House.
Yes, I'm
Uber
talking about
Eats.
snacks.
The Mike Irvin's White House.
He was getting White Castle.
Come with us to Vegas. We're going to have ourselves a great time. We'd love for you to be a part of it. It all starts by you going to truefantravel.com or using the QR code that's on your screen right there. It's the DLLS Cowboys podcast. Jeff and Jesse and Clarence and Ali, we're hanging out. We're having ourselves a time. And we're going to get to the topics that we plan to talk about at some point in the show.
We got to most
We
of
did
them.
we got some
One
of
or
it.
two.
We got to some of it. I did thoroughly enjoy, and this is from Netflix, Batman Gambling Cowboy Landman 17, right? This is from the Netflix thing.
Yes, the Gambler and His Cowboys.
Yes, the Gambler and His Cowboys. So we have Jerry and Stephen Jones in the office, and they're having a head coach conversation. John, I'm going to need you for this. Okay, Jerry and Stephen doing the conversation about what they want in a head coach, and I just want you to enjoy this.
First of all, you can't have a coach that's not on the same page with you. I don't believe in the technical X and O aspect of
See,
it.
I used to believe more it was the charisma, and then now I'm more convinced that it is the X's and O's and the technical.
Okay, first of all, this is I'm going to send you an audio clip, John, that we're going to start using in the show, the hot dog and bun. That is the most hot dog and bun Jones family thing when they are...
Can I translate that?
Yeah.
Now this is a hot dog bun.
I think it's a hot dog, too.
Yeah,
that is.
that's the Jones
That's it,
boys
that's
right
it.
there.
Conversation between two guys that really don't know football and just want a puppet in their building.
Oh,
That's about it.
I like Ali coming in hot. I like that. I like that.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, but so I did really enjoy, like Jerry just outright said it. Like, what I care about is somebody who's on the same page as me.
Right.
And like, I don't believe in the X's and O's is absolutely incredible from the general manager of an NFL football team. And then Steven being on the other side of it was highly entertaining. It's like, oh, okay, so the two decision makers, you completely disagree on what you're looking for in the head coach. And now I want to know, who hired Shoddy? Stephen Jones says, I've come around to where I want an X's and O's head coach.
Right.
Jerry says, I care about the relationship. I don't care about the X's and O's. Who hired Shoddy?
Jerry.
Jerry.
So he's not an X's and O's guy, the longtime offensive coordinator?
What has he talked about? Has he ever talked about really X and O's? I mean,
He told us that he's not going to give us exact details on what they
I
want to do.
understand that, but when he's talking about what he brings about his, everybody talks about his communication and relationships, culture, and ping pong and competing. We don't really talk about X and O's.
Yeah, and I don't want to gear up for a Jerry rant because of whatever the day of the week it is.
I mean, and let's be honest
What is
about
it?
this.
Tuesday.
It's Tuesday,
And-
really?
And from his previous stints, and we talked about it, certainly coming into when they were doing the coaching decision. Like Ben Johnson's X's and O's coach, right? You
Right,
hired
that
Ben
directly
Johnson.
leads
Yes.
to wins.
You hired Ben Johnson
Talk about that
because of
Tar
his
Heel.
scheme.
Talk about that Tar Heel with some respect.
I'm saying it.
Yeah, I know.
You hired him because of his
And the
schematics.
Bears will be better this year.
But you're hiring him before the schematics.
Yes.
Okay. Nobody was going to make Shoddy their offense coordinator because of his scheme, because he's going to outsmart you, because he got some schemes that's going to put you over the top.
Was anybody going to make him their head coach because of his leadership and culture?
No, but how he won the job, why he's the head coach, is because of the leadership and culture, not because of his schemes.
Okay, I think that's debatable.
No,
Because
it's
they
not.
said the one thing that we knew at the end of last season is we wanted Brian Schottenheimer running our offense. Like not asking permission,
Yeah, but I'm talking about
but running it.
But again, we're talking about those two guys, okay?
Right.
Let's be honest about, we've seen him run offenses before,
Yeah.
whether it was in Seattle or whether it was in with
New York.
New York
New York.
or in college. It wasn't about him. Oh, that's a genius right there. That's a play calling mofo right there. Okay, that's not what you got out of that, and that's not what anybody got out of that. Is when he was the up and coming coach, it wasn't because he was going to be a Ben Johnson. So whether they said we want, they don't. We already said they don't know what they're doing. Why would we put validity into where they wanted him to run the offense because he knows that based on what? What have they seen in the 2 years of him backing up or being Mike McCarthy's de facto OC without any power? They can say he is a better play caller. He's a better schemer than Mike McCarthy. What do they know? How do they know that?
I don't know, but they seem convinced of that, don't they? Like in their words, they seem convinced of that.
I think they're living off the 2023 season. I think that's kind of still in their mind. Like Dak was second MVP voting the year Shoddy took over. I think that's kind of still. And then last season, Dak goes down. That's kind of like, all right, there's the scapegoat. Dak goes down. You know, our offense, even though the offense wasn't really playing well when Dak was healthy last year, I think much of the influence is this guy can work with Dak Prescott because we saw it 2 years ago. Let's take a chance on him. That's kind of the way I look at it.
And I hear what you're saying as well, Ali, but I go back to where I sit down with him. And this is where I try to piece what a person is saying to what a person actually is doing. Because he started off with that telling us, well, you know, check my record in 2018 and check my record when I was with the New York Jets. We, you know, and this was about the conversation about being a physical running team, like we led the league in rushing and so on and so forth. But then in the same interview, he talks about, well, being OC, I had to really listen to what the head coach wanted to do. So Pete Carroll wanted to run the football. So it wasn't like you had specifically said, hey, we're going to run the football. Same thing with, I think the coach was Rex Ryan.
Yeah.
And you had Mark Sanchez. Like you didn't have, running the football might have been the best thing for you to do with Mark Sanchez. You know what I'm saying? And so
Just one play.
So that's what I hear, and then I look at 2023. Okay, cool. Was that you?
No.
Was that Mike? Right? Because I'm just going by what you're telling me and then
Dak.
piecing things together. Was that Dak just being Dak? So I think Jerry won the battle of why they coached him, because to Clarence's first point is the thing that we hear when we talk about Brian, when we talk about Sean McVay, when we talk about what's my guy in San Francisco?
Kyle Shanahan.
Yes. When we talk about even older player, when we talk about Sean Payton, you don't necessarily hear us say about Sean Payton, boy, he sure is a good communicator. That's Sean. We don't have people say that, boy. That's Sean McVay, boy. Boy, does he rally the troops, and he's a family man.
That Jimmy Johnson really connected
that
with
Jimmy
his boy.
Johnson, he had the vibes. The vibes were high. We don't hear that when we talk about those guys.
To eat today.
Right? We hear, boy, that old Sean McVay boy.
Yes.
Boy, he can scheme it up. Well,
Shanahan.
It
don't matter who's their running back. Just put them back there. They got this thing going.
So it's like when you start giving me the characteristics of a person at a position, and it's not what I like. What you really, the job description, when you first start telling me how much of a leader he is and how much he galvanized the troops, and I'm saying, can he coach? Can he coach? I've sat in this chair many a times and said, I believe a really good coach, the X's and O's coaches of the world, are good for at least 2 to maybe 3 wins. We believe that Andy Reid, we don't hear about Andy Reid's leadership.
No.
We don't hear about Andy Reid's leadership.
Because his players got more off the field problems than anybody.
Exactly. We don't hear about that. Now,
So
granted,
his family.
But now, granted,
all of that. And no one cares because they won.
He has the mulatto Jesus on his team, but you got to be able to scheme it up. A good coach is worth 2 to maybe 3 wins on their own. And that goes a long way when you're talking about winning Super Bowls. It goes an extraordinary long way when you get in the playoffs, because that's when it really matters, because it is legitimately 2 or 3 plays in those playoff games, unless you get smoked by 40 like we did at home against Green Bay. That comes down to it where you're like, boy, if we just could have, that's when coaches come into play. So I like Brian Schottenheimer as a person, as a man. But in the conversation of what Stephen and Jerry Jones are talking about how to pick a coach, that comment alone, that small, brief conversation alone is terrifying.
Uh-huh.
If you're a Dallas Cowboys fan, that's one of the most terrifying conversations you could ever hear.
And one thing before you go back to 1, 2, 3.
Oh, so you just wanted to go because it's 1, 2.
I know. Go back to 1. It's for the cameras. The fact that they got cameras and having they're drumming up. I mean, Jerry knows what he's doing too. Jerry knows.
I don't know.
You got to give him something.
He's expressing his opinion.
I understand that, but to sit up here and have the Netflix camera where you're discussing the coach and you're talking about it, he knows he's also trying to sell it. It's like reality shows. Yes, you're in somebody's house and they're being honest, but they also the cameras on. They also trying to sell. You don't really get people in their natural. You don't
have to say what he said.
I know you don't have to say
that comment. You don't have to say that.
I know you don't have to say it, but they also know the camera's watching too, and they want to sell it. Jerry wants to sell. He knows what he's doing. Yes.
Head coach, because I do think that the answer is, like, if you had to say who picked Shoddy, I would probably lean towards Steven thought that was good with Dak and for that. But that also fits into comfortable. Like the reason Brian Schottenheimer is the coach is because Jerry cares about, can you work with me? And the answer is yes.
Yeah.
And Steven does view him as an X's and O's guy because they're not open to, it's so hard because to what you just said, I really like Brian Schottenheimer. And I hope the Cowboys get lucky and that he's great at this.
Yeah.
I want that very much to happen.
I do too.
But compliment
sandwich.
But they did hire a guy that no one else was going to hire him as an X's and O's genius. Steven thinks he is. And no one else was going to hire him as a great leader of men because he's been doing this a long time and has never had this job. But Jerry hopes he can do it because Jerry gets along with him. That is one of the things you have to overcome if you want the Cowboys to win, is that you are hiring people because you're on a budget and you like them, that other people are not considering for that job. And now that we know the guy, boy, I hope to God we get lucky and they're right. And that the whole league was wrong not to have hired him for the last 30 years. And we'll see. Coming up next, Shotty says we will have some surprises when it comes to who makes this team. And I don't know if I believe him, but will these guys make it? We do that next on the DLLS Cowboys podcast.
Hey, check our audio.
We want you to sign up to be a diehard. There is a QR code on the screen. Mine's in there. Right. There's a QR code on the screen that you can check right there. You can sign up to be a diehard. $48 is what you need. That's for an entire year of access to everything diehard related at alldlls.com. That includes you'll have no ads on the site. You like that, right? Nobody likes the ads. I am a diehard. I am signed up for that. But where I've drawn the line is on the my Amazon. I draw the line is $2. And now I got 3 minutes and 15 seconds to wait to see what happens next.
They said LeBron still is on the free trial of Pandora. He doesn't want to pay for the commercial.
Attaboy.
Oh, look at there.
Why don't you sign? Oh,
wow.
Look at that.
Wow.
So I lost my wallet. I just got my parking pass back today. I've been paying for parking. And now I have my diehard back. Proof of membership.
There you
Does
go.
the QR code on the back do anything?
It is. Sure.
Let's find out. There's a QR code on the back of the diehard card.
I'm sure it takes you probably to the merch store.
That would be a good idea.
That would be a good idea.
Let me see. What if it takes me to something top secret?
Hey.
Because it's possible.
Or topless.
Hold on. I'm going to go like this. Oh, it takes me to somewhere. Oh, it's top secret. I can't tell you. I can't tell you what it does. Sign up to be a diehard and find out what the QR code on the back of the diehard card does. That's what you need to do. We also have a Discord lounge where we're all hanging out. There's one of our channels is just called Good Vibes. One is for each of the local sports teams. One is for food. One is for movies. One is for wrestling.
Feet soon.
Coming
soon.
Feet. There are no feet. But we do want you to sign up to be a diehard. $48 a year to get access to everything you could possibly dream of with all of your local DFW sports teams. It's at alldlls.com. Or you can use the QR code that was right there on your screen. It is the DLLS Cowboys podcast. I want to play you something from Shotty, who he was talking about. He's talking about the 53-man roster, and I want you to hear this from Shotty.
We'll sit down after we play Friday, and we'll make some decisions about the entire roster, and we'll see where they lead. And that's not just the backup quarterback. That's all positions. That's all position battles. And there'll probably be some surprises from some of the mock things that are out there in terms of, hey, I thought for sure this guy was going to make it. And, you guys should probably have betting odds and stuff on that. I don't know if I can say betting odds, but because there's always going to be a few surprises when you look at any team's roster in the National Football League when you get down to cut down day.
Okay.
Surprised he's using.
I don't think there's going to be too many surprises.
Surprised he said the word position battles, considering how some of these jobs are just being handed out.
Yeah. There aren't really position. Well, although some of them maybe there could have been, except I think a lot of the spots where you would have competition in theory, somebody just bowed out because they got hurt. Like they put their first round pick and they said, hey, Rob Jones, come be first team for a day. And he broke his neck. And then Tyler Guyton got hurt, and so it's like, okay, which of the backups is it going to be? And Javonte Williams, who was going to push him? Miles Sanders was hurt. Jaden Blue got hurt. Deuce. My guy Deuce?
No.
But I just want to tell Shotty, don't pretend there's going to be a bunch of big old surprises.
Wait.
I got you.
Hold on. So you think
I got you.
you think in the world of Jeff Kavanaugh,
This my world.
your world,
My world.
that you can just about put together what the roster would be?
Oh yeah,
Almost
like,
close to what Shotty-
if you were going to bet on it, you wouldn't know. There's going to be some surprises. What is a number that would say that I done good? 53 roster spots. If I tell you, I could tell you X number right now. Like 45's a layup.
Okay.
47 is easy. 49, I'm
49?
pretty darn confident.
All right, chat. We're gonna make a bet. Let's make a bet. And how long do you want?
Gambling is illegal in Texas.
Let's
play a game.
Let's play a game.
It's a gentleman's bet.
Let's play a game.
Let's play a game.
Let's play a game. Chat, you join into this game as well.
Okay, Austin said 49 out of 50 is good.
Okay, all right, cool.
Tomorrow, I'll put it on our site. I don't know how to write for our site, but I will
What's
put
tomorrow? Wednesday? Let's go Thursday.
Thursday, I'll have a 53-man roster, and I will have 49 names right.
And if you don't,
I'll probably have 52 right.
52.
But 49 is the number, though.
Okay, 49. Okay, so 49. If you don't,
pinky toe.
What you got to do? You got to do something.
You cut off my pinky toe with a cigar cutter.
I'm gonna shoot it off like Harlem Nights.
Let's do it.
I don't know if HR would approve us shooting.
Well, we can
or
have the
cutting.
audience try to pick what is the payoff.
All right, what do y'all?
I'll eat Taco Bell for free.
No, that is not. That's a reward.
Jeremy said Jesse finally eating Taco Bell. He already did that.
I already did that. Where you been, JP?
He lost something.
I already did that.
But yeah, I will. Yeah, I will. If
You
I
gotta
can't
wear-
get 49 out of 53,
You got to wear clothespins. No, those paper clip thingies, like the pinchers.
oh, those things pinch hard.
I know.
Where do they pinch? Where you put them?
We're gonna
Papers
Where do you put them?
on the tipple.
We're gonna put them on the tipples. We're gonna put them on
gosh.
the tipples
That's the dumbest.
For the whole
thing.
show.
for the whole show.
Can I wear body armor underneath?
No.
Something to protect myself.
No, you got
The whole show.
you got to wear a white t-shirt, a white shirt, flat shirt.
I'll do a segment.
No, whole show.
Let's split it in half for 30 minutes.
We'll see. It depends how much.
Yeah, all right.
Depends how much.
I got a question. And when we talk about this final roster,
Yeah.
we're talking about before they do make the trade.
Do
We're
I
talking
have to
about
try to
before they
say,
pick
and
up-
they're going to release Trent Sieg so that they can put this guy on, and
No, I
then
think
they're
none
going
of
to, then
that.
Trent's going to come back.
I'm just trying to figure out.
Trent will end
we're
up
talking
on
about
a roster.
49. I mean, he has to get 49 right, and they could do some roster moves or whatever else.
I'm going to get at least 51.
Austin said if you don't get 49, you have to run the route tree.
I'll bet.
Oh, stop.
Can I get the Tom Thumb guy to throw the ball to me? Joe Milton can throw one to me from 12 yards away.
Break your
Full speed.
Hit you
Ali,
right
I
in the
saw you
chest.
thought about you had something
No.
down there, but then I saw Clarence hit you with the forward lean.
No. You mentioned earlier the clips, where they're going.
Yeah.
Yeah, on
I
the
mean,
tipple.
yeah, for a whole show, is that what we're saying?
Maybe.
Maybe half show?
It depends how much it
I
hurts.
mean, you said earlier you were team Micah. Don't be soft. So you got to put him in the whole show.
Ooh.
okay.
Ooh.
We'll see.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing. I don't play football.
Ali calling you out.
I don't play football.
Let's go.
I am soft.
Okay.
I am quite soft.
He's a housewife.
I am a wealthy housewife.
He's a rich housewife.
Trying to get home to my Peloton, and my shows.
Okay. Bonbons.
But in honor of Shoddy saying there will be surprises, I want to ask you guys a question. Will this player make the team? And I have a few choices. If we want surprises,
Can we do like gladiator style?
if you want to, yes, as he will make the team.
Yes.
No, as he will be released.
Okay.
First round pick contracts are fully guaranteed. So there's not salary benefit, although they could eat the money and then save money like next year. Will Mozzie Smith make the team? Thumb sideways. Start sideways, Clarence. Put the thumb sideways. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Jesse says no. You think they got the stones?
I do.
They got the stones to eat some money?
Yep. I think this is the one thing that Jerry and Steven go, all right, we got to give them a little bit back. We got to show them that we really hear what they're saying. This is their placating to the fan base right here. And they'll give you that to the fans. Be like, okay, we're finally, but it's not really.
So that we can get Ernest Brown some snaps?
Sure.
That's
Let's
what I'm
go,
talking about.
Ernest.
Will Luke Schoonmaker make this team? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I just don't know. Oh, Clarence!
I don't know here.
Ooh.
Go on.
You think he doesn't make the team?
I mean, I think they may move him.
But has somebody behind him played better, in your opinion, for what you
Well,
see?
I mean, they got
they like Spanford as
They
a
do like
they
baller.
like Spanford. They like John Stevens.
They might like Princeton
and
Fan.
they like Princeton fans. They do. They like Fairweather.
I like Fairweather.
I do like
That's
Fairweather.
my guy.
I like him. I agree
He's
with
like
you.
other John Stevens. We got two of them, and they going 45 and 49, trying to confuse me. No.
What does Schoolmaker bring to the table? What does he bring to the table?
I don't
Second
know.
round pick.
Other than being a second round pick.
That's why I said I don't know. He
I mean,
answered the answer. That's
that
the,
like-
whole,
No,
that's the whole answer.
The only thing I'd point out was like when Ferguson went down, I mean, him and Cooper Rush had a bit of a connection going there for like maybe 2 weeks.
He had some production for sure.
Did.
Where I was
Yes.
like, oh,
a
that's
tight
interesting.
end is that backup quarterback's
I know.
dream.
I do think a big part of that was like the NBA team, where it's like, look, somebody's scoring 20.
Right, somebody got to get
Like
the ball.
somebody's getting
And
somebody's
he's
getting
throwing
the ball.
downfield to the receiver. So yes, you got to get somebody the ball.
And that's another one where people are like, oh my God, you're so negative. You're such a hater. When they pick Schoonmaker, it's like, that's interesting. They picked a 5-year college
And-
player who's a starter for 1 year, had one decent year, and all he did was test decent at the combine. That seems like a
And
bad
the
pick. It's
person
like, you're a hater. Just you wait.
And the person that won him was Mike McCarthy.
Yeah.
And he's gone.
Yeah. You know how you could stop things like that from happening? If you had a general manager. Because he would be like, oh, guys, don't worry about it. I'll actually handle the player acquisition. It doesn't have to just be the 82-year-old who just wanders around the building asking random people, what do they think? And then whoever talks to him last, that's what we'll do. But that's how we built this one. Next guy, hold on, let me see. What did I do? Will this player make the team? Ryan Flournoy, wide receiver. 1, 2, 3. Would he have if Jonathan Mingo didn't get hurt? 1, 2, 3.
Ooh.
If Mingo didn't get hurt, I think they were just going to keep 5.
Ooh. I think the fifth would have been.
No, Jerry traded for Jonathan Mingo, and he likes saying his name.
But
He
they
has a
might
point
trade
there, though.
Tolbert for a defensive tackle.
Yeah, that's my plan. I don't think they will.
Might trade Tolbert.
I don't think they
Steelers
will.
I
need help
don't
with
need
receivers.
6. I'm with you. I don't need 6 wide receivers. I think they would have went 6 wide receivers.
Oh, they were going to keep 78 defensive linemen because none of them are good. And they got a lot of linebackers to
Steelers
keep.
need help at receiver. And Tolbert showed out in Pittsburgh last year. They might,
Let's do it. Let me see their depth chart. Give me your third defensive tackle and a 6th-round pick.
Come on, let's get Cam
And a
Hayward.
pick?
Yeah.
He ain't worth a player and a pick.
700-yard receiver. You got to give me something now.
Oh, man.
700 yards is halfway to the
Oh,
Pro Bowl.
my
I mean, if you'd had
God.
3 more people back out, he might have made it. He was almost there.
700 and a pick?
Led the team in touchdowns. You got to sell him. You're selling him right now. I mean, are you giving me a starting defensive tackle, or you're like 3rd or 4th defensive tackle? If you're giving me a whole dude, like you could have Tolbert and a 6. We can work it out.
That's more super chats.
Oh, sorry. Jeremy's in the super chat. The Nooch didn't send the hats because y'all made fun of his ceiling.
That was me.
That did
You know what? I didn't mean. You know what?
We had the Nooch on the show.
did
You were making fun. He had the popcorn,
He had the
didn't
popcorn
he? He had
ceilings.
popcorn ceilings.
Damn.
Mouth, I'm sorry. That was my fault. My mouth
he
got us
said
in
my house
trouble.
paid for.
Vance is in the super chat. As a high school football coach, I hate the Tom Moore quote to my soul. Chill needs to teach y'all about the Iliad. Stuff happens. Deal with it. Yeah, no, don't give me. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. The Cowboys spend plenty of time letting their backup
And
quarterback
Tom
get
Moore's
snaps.
quote is,
If
if
18
it
goes down, we're effed.
effed.
We don't practice
We don't-
effed.
yeah.
And that's why Peyton Manning got all the reps. William Cook is in the super chat. Will they bring back Linval Joseph, and will he be faster off the ball than Mozzie? No and yes, if they did. Vance is in the super chat. Jeff talking about Jerry wanting to have a cheap quarterback for multiple years. Chill, remind Jeff of 16 to 19 and give him the water to carry for the front office. 16 to 19 was Dak Prescott.
Yeah, I
And
don't know.
Cooper, what are we doing?
Dak was a starter.
Yeah.
They won a division title in 16. 17, Zeke missed 6 games, and they missed the playoffs by 1. They went 9-7.
Oh, does he want you to carry the water? You could have tried really hard to win when you had a quarterback on a rookie deal that was 4th-round pick.
Right. That's been my point the whole time.
Chris is in the super chat. Wow, are we screwed for a long time? The Clowns are running my favorite team. I blame my dad for making me a Cowboy fan.
I blame your dad too.
It is your
Stop
dad's
it.
fault.
It is your dad's fault.
Stop it.
It is your father's fault.
We're not going to get on
It's your
Dad.
father's fault. I do blame
We're
your
not
dad.
going to get on dads
If
over
they
here.
can get back to drafting well, we just have to overcome one family. We can overcome one family. Come on, Will McClay. You can do this, buddy. We believe in you too, Shotty. Remember, you have no idea what anybody's going through, so be cool to everybody. We love you. Be easy.
Eliminate the contingencies.
We all silly like the mayor.